The most popular form of business organization is? Nicely done. Sole proprietorship is a solid answer. The type of business involving two or more people. Great thinking. Partnership is the right choice. An entrepreneur takes on dash to start a business. Well reasoned. Financial risk is the correct choice. A common feature of the commercial sector is dash. Nice selection. One of its aims is to generate profit is the correct and valid answer. Father of scientific principles of management is? Well done. Henry Fayol is the right choice. What is one result of effective market research? Smart pick. Information that helps a business identify opportunities is the correct choice. Which is not a basic type of business ownership? Excellent choice. Retail is the right answer. Owner is in charge of every aspect of a business. Great job. Sole proprietorship is the accurate answer. Foreman is an example for which managerial level? Nice work. You chose first-level management, and it is correct. Which of the following is a for-profit business? Smart move. Multinational is an accurate answer. Nike, Fashion Valet, and Google are examples of? On track. Company is the correct answer. Two main aims of the business organizations are: solid response, to maximize profit, and to provide quality service is a valid choice. Cooperative are owned by dash who share profit. Good job. Your answer workers or customers works well here. To whom are the board of directors responsible? You got it. Your choice shareholders is right. A legal entity owned by individual stockholders. Bravo. Corporation is the answer. Which business organization has unlimited life? Excellent. Corporation is a brilliant choice. Who is the father of modern management theory? Perfect. Henry Fayol is the correct choice. It is included in the middle-level management. Exactly. All of the above makes sense, and it is right choice. This type of business is owned by one person. Correct. Sole proprietorship is the right answer. A key aspect of the work of a trade union is? Strong choice. Negotiation is the right answer. Who lays down the objectives of the business? Valid point. Top-level management is true. Business income is considered personal income. Correct response. Partnership and sole proprietorship is the most accurate answer. This is ownership certificates in a business. Good thinking. Stock is the right answer. A major advantage of forming a corporation is? Right again. Limited liability is a valid answer. The easiest type of business to start is the? You're right. Proprietorship is the correct answer. Business that is owned and run by one person. Well picked. Proprietorship is the correct answer. In a large business, who report the manager? You chose supervisors of teams, and it is correct. Which statement does not apply to charities? Right choice. They are registered as incorporated businesses is the best answer. Example of a not-for-profit organization is sharp thinking. Volunteer fire department is the right choice.
How many people own a sole trader business?
Clear logic. Your choice 1 is sound and 100% true. Who is the father of scientific management? Great thinking. F.W. Taylor is the right choice. The direction for a business comes from its. Nice work. You chose mission statement, and it is correct. Organization enable people to be more dash. Strong choice. Productive is the right answer. The nation's business have dash categories. Correct response. 3 is the most accurate answer. This is the first function of management. You got it? Your choice planning is right. Business people have the skills to solve. Correct. Some social problems is the right answer. Management is a continuous and permanent. Well reasoned. Yes is the correct choice. Dash run for the benefit of the society. Excellent choice. Non-profit organizations is the right answer. A grocery store is this type of business. Great job. Intermediary is the accurate answer. How many levels of management are there? Well done. 3 is the right choice. Outlines how company decisions are made. Valid point. Policy is true. Farmers belong to this type of business. Nicely done. Producer is a solid answer. The main disadvantage of a corporation? You chose double taxation, and it is correct. An advantage of being a sole trader is? Exactly. You receive all the firm's profit for yourself makes sense, and it is right choice. This is not a type of management plan. Right choice. Procedural is the best answer. The major advantage of a franchise is smart pick. All of the above is the correct choice. Management process is circular because sharp thinking, management functions are interrelated is the right choice. A small business owned by one person? On track. Sole proprietorship is the correct answer. Make up the base level of the pyramid. Clear logic. Your choice operative employees is sound and 100% true. It is treated as if it were a person. Excellent. Corporation is a brilliant choice. Ownership and management are separate. Good thinking. Corporation is the right answer. An advantage of a corporation is that well picked. Owners have limited liability for debt is the correct answer. A sole trader has responsibility for? Right again. All aspects of their business is a valid answer. In a small business, who is the CEO? Good job. Your answer. The owner works well here. Who are the owners of a corporation? Perfect. Shareholders is the correct choice.
Controlling in management refers to
Nice selection. Monitoring progress and taking corrective actions is the correct and valid answer. This business requires a membership. Solid response. Cooperatives is a valid choice. Business owned and run by one person. Smart move. Sole proprietorship is an accurate answer.
business owned by shareholders is
You're right. Corporation is the correct answer. Management creates team spirit as Bravo. It creates a sense of oneness among the employees is the answer.
management is related with what?
On track. Human element is the correct answer. Competition forces businesses too. Smart pick. Decide how to best use and conserve their resources is the correct choice.
A retailer is an example of a
Correct response. Intermediary is the most accurate answer.
planning in management involves
Strong choice. Setting long-term goals is the right answer.
death of owner ends the business.
Good thinking. Sole proprietorship and partnership is the right answer.
Choose business typical for LELP.
Excellent. Doctors and lawyers is a brilliant choice.
Who controls a limited company?
Solid response. Management and directors is a valid choice.
Who gave the role of management?
Perfect. Henry Mintzberg is the correct choice.
Business activities start with
You chose producers. And it is correct.
limited liability applies to
You got it? Your choice, corporations and partnerships, is right. Serve the public in general. Nice work. You chose non-profit organization and it is correct. Easiest business to start. Great job. Sole proprietorship is the accurate answer.
business has many owners.
Nicely done. Corporation is a solid answer.
Soul of management.
Correct. Coordination is the right answer. Which is a franchisor? Valid point. Allows others to use their brand name is true. What is a franchise? Great thinking. Where a business sells the rights to their brand is the right choice.
Serve their members.
Clear logic. Your choice not-for-profit organization is sound and 100% true.
A sole proprietor.
Nice selection. Does not have to pay a separate business tax is the correct and valid answer.
A sole trader is
Well reasoned. A business with one owner is the correct choice.
management is an
Right choice. Getting things done by others is the best answer.
How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format?
You're right. Contact Narayan Changda is the correct answer.